On May 14th, I published a newsletter article on my LinkedIn newsletter, Tiny Home Wealth. I talked about one of the key motivations of tiny living, and that is time autonomy. I talked about it in terms of the fact that we need a lot of space in our life to create our best work. Within the tiny house movement, there are a lot of key motivations I hear. One is about financial security. The other is about time autonomy. That is the agency over how we spend our time. And at first glance, we might think that a wish for time freedom is about recreation, but in many cases, it is about having the bandwidth to do our best work. You see, when the to-do list, the obligations, and the work to pay the mortgage overfill and overwhelm, we do not have the time to create our best ideas, sit still for inspiration, or reflect on what we learned and how we can implement. The geniuses from history did not pack their lives with errands. They made lots of amounts of space for their most important work. Even when I block time off, I am doing the work that I love. When I ground myself against a tree and breathe in the gorgeous air, I am channeling the inspiration for my next article or contemplating the best way to frame a client conversation. I am doing my best and most valuable work of visualization, complex problem solving, and creation. By deprioritizing status consumption, such as the big house, we are presented with an opportunity to elevate a multi-dimensional impact that we may not have ever had room for. By downsizing our monetary and logistical obligations, we open up our lives to the space needed for the creation of something new. If you're unsure of what something new might look like for you, a first step may be to identify your own personal values. From my website, you can take a free values quiz. From this exercise, I learned that independence and exploration are my top two. This knowledge has guided my career and lifestyle pivot. Knowledge is power.